everyone, it's Shar. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. It is time for the May TBR and this will absolutely shock all of you, but your girl's now a TBR reader. She also has a cat in her lap. Do you want to see the little floofy boy? Hi, Hawuwu. This is Hawuwu, my sweet little angel boy. He's very unamused and unimpressed, but y'all, I am a TBR reader now just because I have been mentally burnt the fuck out and do not have the capacity to be a mood reader. I still mood read here and there, but for the most part, I stick to a list. So welcome to the May TBR. In April, I set a goal to read 5 books, and for the most part, I did accomplish that. I think in my April wrap up, I skipped a book. So I did in fact read 5 books in April, but then in May, I'm upping the ante a little bit and saying 9 books because I found a rhythm that is working for me. So without further ado, we're gonna jump right in and I'm gonna tell you right now, do I know the summary for all of these books? No. And we're gonna deal with that. So the first one is Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. If you are new here, I absolutely love Ashley Poston's writing style. And I am really excited for this one because everyone I know who has read Sounds Like Love has said that it is their favorite and like tops the 7-Year Slip for them. And the 7-Year Slip is one of my favorite Ashley Postons ever. I don't know what this one is about, but I'm really excited to read it. And I do have the ALC, which is the advanced listener copy. So I will be prioritizing that in May. The second one is The Love Lyric. You have seen this on my TBR for quite a while. The Love Lyric by Christina Forrest. I'm not going to pitch it to you again. I am just going to tell you it is single mom, ex R&B star, falling in love while he is doing a campaign for the skincare brand that she works on. He has been obsessed with her for the entire series so far, and this is the final book in the Green Sisters trilogy. I am just really looking forward to continue with this one. I got about 25% of the way in, and that is no fault of the book at all that I am struggling a little bit to get into it because that has just been my reading mood. The reason why I'm not enjoying so many of the books has been because I have been feeling emotionally overwhelmed, but I'm hoping to find balance and the book that makes me tee-hee and giggle and kick my feet again, and I think that it could be The Love Lyric. Then I have Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt. This is part of the series, and I don't know the premise of this one. I just know that the people I know who have been reading it have been like, I could not stop reading it. It was everything. So I'm very excited to continue with this one, and I hope that I absolutely adore it. Then I have Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone. Cara Bastone wrote Ready or Not, which I loved, and I don't even love the pregnancy trope at all, but she really like convinced me that this story was everything and it was a solid 5-star read for me. Promise Me Sunshine is definitely a lot sadder and heavier because in this one, our female main character has just lost her best friend to a terminal illness, and she is really struggling with grief, and she encounters another person who is dealing with grief as well, and he is essentially going to help her navigate this process and not move on with her life, but like learn to sit with the feelings that she has and be able to continue with her life without her best friend. That is not a great summary, but as you can hear, it's going to be very sad, which is the only reason I've put this off. But you know what? I can deal with it this month. I can have a little cry, even though I cried like 20 times in April. Then I'm going to read Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. This is a relationship in trouble story. These people have been together since high school and their relationship really is on the rocks. So they decide to go on a hiking trip to kind of rekindle their relationship as a last ditch effort. And you are following that trip that they take together. I am expecting a lot of like emotional depth and exploration per Hannah Bonham Young's writing style. I know that Trinity, who I will have linked below, really loved this book as well, so I am really looking forward to reading it. I have no idea what to expect. The cover gives happy sunshine, but the premise tells me I've got a big storm coming. Number 6 is Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. If you watched my April wrap up, then you already know that I started this in April, but I'm going to be finishing it in May. We are following Hendrix, who is I don't even know. I want to say like an executive. She works in the entertainment industry, kind of doing talent work, and she is very, very successful at what she does. And then we're also following her love interest, Maverick, who is a billionaire who made his money from a game and like investments and things like that. And that is their love story. But Hendrix is also dealing with a parent who has Alzheimer's and the grief that she is grappling with as her mother is dealing with this disease, as well as her connection to Maverick, who happens to be her client's very recent ex-boyfriend. So I am enjoying this so, so much. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 12:29 p.m.
Wow, the lighting's completely different now, and that's because it's nighttime. I had to jump in a meeting and then I had to go to work, but I am back home now, and let's finish this May TBR after a brief intermission that you don't even notice. For me, it's been all day. So I left you off with Can't Get Enough, which you all know I'm already live, laugh, loving, and I will definitely be giving you updates about You're Too Far This Way. So I'm gonna move you just a little bit. So the next book that's on my May TBR is The Devil She Knows by Alexandria Belflor. This is another arc, and in this one we are following a woman who has just been, I was gonna say dumped by her fiance, but really she proposed and that proposal went really fucking wrong. And then this gorgeous, stunning lady appears in the elevator after the worst night of her life. The Devil She Knows is a paranormal romance. Do we know who it is? Leave your guesses in the comments below. Who is this beautiful, stunning lady? And you know what? I said this and I stand by this. I too would fold like a lawn chair if a beautiful woman was offering me a deal. And I don't know what this deal is yet, but I know it is their romance, and Alexandria Belflor writing a sapphic paranormal romance is everything I didn't know I needed, but everything I definitely want. Then I have The Jasad Crown, which is the sequel to The Jasad Heir, and by the nature of it being a sequel, I cannot tell you too much about what it is. Just know it is picking up directly after book 2, and I am ready to dive back into this beautiful world. The Jasad Heir is one of my favorite romanticities, so The Jasad Crown, I'm hoping captures just as much of the magic of the first book. And the final book on my May TBR is The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. Yes, it is Draymini fan fiction. No, we will not acknowledge this. I don't know what it's about. While I don't support the author that shall not be named, and I don't support the series, prior to everything that happened with this author happened, I did really love Draymini. That was like my favorite ship ever. It is the ultimate enemies to lovers. I know people who don't know this shipping at all who have read this book and have absolutely adored it. Because I have a long history of being a Draymini shipper, I'm hoping that it is everything I want and more. With that said, besties, that is officially the end of this video. Those are the 9 books that I have on my TBR. Let me know what you are planning to read this month. As always, thank you so, so much for watching. Wednesday also says thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'm gonna see you in my next video, which is hopefully a vlog. Bye, y'all.